Kia ora, guys. We did the Kiwi here, and today we are watching live the Xbox Games Showcase as part of the Summer Games Fest 2023. Now, unfortunately, it seems Roxas Mason won't be joining us for this one. After all, I messaged them this morning when I got up and was setting up for the stream, and they don't appear to be online and they're not replying, so I think that means they might be still asleep. Either they forgot or they're sleeping in. No worries. So that's just that. So it'd just be me today, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm pretty excited to see what Xbox has to show. The exclusives as of late has not been doing so well, man. Like the last one, which I was kind of excited for to begin with, was Redfall, and oh boy, we all know how that turned out. Ugh, such a bad game. But what I'm hoping for to see today is literally anything Fable. Just Fable. Just give me Fable. They teased a new Fable, I believe a year or two ago. I'm not too sure off the top of my head, but we haven't heard anything since. So they've got to bring a Fable. Otherwise, what's the point? Apart from that, I'm not too sure what I expect. Anything. Surprise me with anything. Also, notice there's Starfield Direct. Starfield obviously is to do with like the Bethesda game. I don't know. I'm somewhat interested in Starfield, but not 100% sold on it. I like the old 80s style space tech aesthetic of it. I'm somewhat interested in Starfield, but I'm not like, it's not my top. It's not my most anticipated game. If they show anything Fable, that would be my most anticipated game. So hoping for that. Aside from that, I guess we will just see. You know what? I might just make this. I won't make that bigger. Can't make that bigger. Alright. Dun 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 dun. We've got another 16 minutes to kill. I think I've already blown through everything I was going to talk about. Man, this is why I kind of want Roxas to be here, because then Roxas could talk, at least eat up half of this time talking about like what they're looking forward to and hoping for. What's some other stuff? I'd like to see some information. I'd like to see some updates maybe of Halo. Like, I don't know. It's 343 has been doing a decent job at updating and supporting Halo Infinite. I haven't really played any for a long time, but I know they've been fixing a lot of stuff. I've been somewhat following the news, but I don't have my hopes up for much in that regard, sadly, in terms of Halo. Oh, you know what would be a win for in terms of Halo? If they announce Halo 5 either coming to MCC or just being ported to PC in general. That would be instant win and be great. Probably not MCC. It would probably just come to PC, the standalone. It would probably be too difficult to add into MCC, especially with like the multiplayer side of things. And the engine's already half working on. It's already working on PC for the most part, with the Forge mode that's available for free. What else? What else that could be an instant win? Don't really know. What IPs do they still hold? They hold a lot of IPs, I know that, but what IPs do they hold that I actually care about? Nothing's coming to mind off the top of my head. God, this is gonna be the longest. You know what would be totally wild and an instant win for me is, like, you know how at the Summer Games Fest they didn't show any Final Fantasy 9, but they showed Final Fantasy 7. If they then turn around and show Final Fantasy 9 Remake at this showing, that would be wild. It wouldn't be the first time that Square Enix had shown off Final Fantasy stuff at a Xbox presentation, so it's not completely unheard of. But I do think they're more likely to show that kind of stuff at either PlayStation or Summer Games Fest. So again, that is very low on my expectations. Probably won't happen. Almost definitely won't happen. But it's not a 0%. It's not 0% chance. Like I said, the main thing I am holding out for and expecting, borderline demanding at this point, is just give me Fable. Just give me Fable. Again, other than that, gotten nothing in terms of what I want to see or expect. That only ate up like another minute. It's Google Xbox IP. No, I don't want IP address. Okay. Oh yeah, we probably will see something of Call of Duty. I don't really care for it though. Might see some Bethesda stuff, that's true. No, not Bethesda, Blizzard. We might see some Blizzard stuff. Because they're trying to buy Blizzard. Oh my god, they own Comfort Chaos? That means what? Probably not. There's no big list. There's a bunch of like lots of small lists with different IPs, but something new as well would be good to see. If there's something new that just surprises me, like something out of nowhere. A little notepad to write on for anything that interests me. Got my coffee. All right. Seven minutes. Although a lot of Final Fantasy has been coming to Game Pass recently, not the old ones. But thinking about that means, and like, Sony would have gone hard for like the PlayStation 16 exclusivity, and so Xbox would have probably felt pressure to get something, and therefore again the announcement of 9 remake would be huge. And actually, like, I want it so badly. I just want news so badly of 9. I'm just doing all the mental gymnastics to get to rationalize me getting the announcement in the stream. Oh god, that's probably not gonna happen. No, I should stop trying to rationalize it and just not expect it. Therefore, if it does happen, then I'm really happily surprised. If it doesn't happen, I'm not disappointed, like what happened at the end of the Summer Game Fest with Jeff Keighley freaking baiting me and all the other 9 fans for FF9 remake announcement. God damn it. Like, why the hell did he have to say that one line of the rumors were true for for a game that we all knew was coming? Ugh. Just a minute left. Let's go. Oh. Full screening the Xbox showcase. The cool effect, it looks terrible on YouTube on stream. It's so, the glow effects are so pixelated. Not enough bitrate for stream video for this visual. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Piggy 18. Games.
Oh, we're finally doing this, are we? Because I was going to make a sandwich.
Oh, switch it out. Alrighty.
Okay. Let's do it. What do I think about heroes? Well, we've all seen them, haven't we? Swanning about the place.
What is
with
this?
Their disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive weapons.
Is this
Roughing up bandits.
Fable?
They like to rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up with the common folk every single night. On a day-to-day basis, I'd say the true hero is me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit.
I think they came out
with
swinging.
veg on the agricultural side of things.
Just look at them.
Not wafting around mythical creatures. And that's what they are. Wafters.
Absolutely Fable.
Well done.
You see, I'm not here to slay legendary beasts. I'm here to conquer the vegetable, not a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This, if you will, is the age of death. One moment. This is awkward.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes! Fable! Straight off the bat. Oh, play it day one with Game Pass, 100%. We are gonna be streaming that, 100%. Oh, already, the stream has made me happy. This is cool.
Death don't have no mercy in this land. Death don't have no mercy in this land. He'll come to your house and it won't stay long. You look in the bed and somebody be gone. Death don't have no mercy in this land.
shaking bones. Been a while. So, you remember that favor you owe me? I'm looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky, teeth like knives. No? Well, hey, how about you guys? No? Nobody? Not helpful.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. Sneaky.
Looks cool. Looks interesting. Stuff of midnight. Interesting. Could be worth looking into.
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear. The Empire?
Star Wars.
They're everywhere. But the world here belongs to the syndicates.
That was Syndicate.
If I want to survive, I have to play their game.
Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
There she is.
All right.
I've been held back my whole life. And now, I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
So they
Give me a
just
chance.
made
You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off,
gender
you'll
bent
never
Han
look your
Solo
shoulder again.
game. That's what I'm picking up from this. There's so much you can do with Star Wars, but you're
The
just
underworld shows no
essentially
mercy.
rehashing the same characters in a
But it's
different
big galaxy
way.
out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Is this disappointing, really? Star Wars Outlaws. Meh. Like,
Wow. Fable, South of Midnight, Star Wars Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever double feature, the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs ever made, Starfield. Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment. It transports, it challenges, it connects us, and it's just incredibly and awesomely fun. That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play. By partnering with the most ambitious of game creators and by unleashing the power of the gaming community, enabling all of us to play the games we want with our friends anywhere, from mobile devices to PCs to consoles. The lineup we have for you today is just incredible. These are the works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world. We made this show for you, the largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history. You are the heart and soul of Xbox. Your passion drives us, and you are the inspiration for the visionaries whose games we showcase today. From me and all of the team at Xbox, thank you. This next game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer, who've gone back to their combat roots with an amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs. All right, everybody, it's time.
World premiere.
Looks interesting. Can't say I'm too excited for it.
All right, guys, it's a simple job.
Ooh.
Just
Payday.
get it. Nothing to it.
Looks like Payday
Everybody
again.
hit the floor.
Yep, that's Payday. Don't know why they're showing Payday. Maybe it's coming to Game Pass and there was some buffering there. Payday 3, it is Payday 3. Oh.
World premiere.
That's probably up there. We'll put him there. Ooh. That's the Persona character, isn't it? Yep. I have a friend that's big into Persona. They'll be excited, but this is just like Persona 3, isn't it? Which is already on Game Pass, isn't it? I don't know. There's so many like remakes and re-releases of Persona. Yeah, Persona 3 Reload. Okay, so I guess it's another remake of Persona 3. They'll probably be excited. They've replayed all the Personas multiple times, so. They'll be happy to have to replay it again. This looks Assassin's Creed. Yeah. Obsidian, yeah.
People don't like you very much, do they?
Maybe not.
Sent here to the living lands by an emperor who couldn't bother to come himself.
Oh, what is this?
To investigate some plague
Also,
that seems to be
no Obsidian games.
our very souls.
Assassin's Creed is Ubisoft. I don't know.
You want us to trust you.
Don't know why he even did that.
But the truth is, you scare us.
Okay.
The way you fight. The power you wield. The secrets you keep. You're either here to save us.
It's another
Or destroy us.
Bethesda fantasy RPG.
So now that you have all this power, what are you gonna do with it?
I'm really not big on like voiceover, monologue, trailers. It always feels so empty to me. Now that you've got all this power, what are you gonna do with it? Like, unless it's an established property, like, it does nothing for me. Oh, rare. Lucasfilm. Sea of Thieves. I like Sea of Thieves, but it's just like, it's very much you need people to play with, and no one I know really enjoys it as much as I do. The Legend of Monkey Island. Ooh.
Welcome to the Scum Bar, the most notorious tavern on Melee Island. Wall-to-wall rogues and scoundrels.
So tell me, which ship is right for you? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi?
The Legend of Monkey Island? You mean Governor Guybrush. But Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion for almost a year.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I told you no autographs. So I see you have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood. The legend of Monkey Island.
The Chuck has turned the memories of this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Well, well, what do we have here?
You need these.
Things may be very different
This looks good.
from the Sea of Thieves you know.
That's cool. That'll be interesting. July 20th. Ooh. I'll try and convince people to play that.
World premiere.
It's gonna be difficult. Xbox Game Studios. Next generation of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Two Dreams. Aviation. Game footage. Oh. Aerial firefighting. Search and rescue? Interesting. Helicopter cargo transport. So this is like actual missions for essentially flight sim, but in like pre-rendered areas rather than what flight simulator does. Oh, that's your cargo transport. VIP charter service. Air racing. Scientific research. Experimental flight. Low altitude training. Yeah. Hot air balloon trips. Yeah. Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. So it's an entirely new game. Rather than an update on the last one. I still don't know. What's this? We're coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, it's the Dune. The Dune, I can't remember what they're called. Dragonfly? I think it's Dragonfly. Long live the fighters. That's cool. I'm still confused if that
Hi, Melina
Flight Simulator
here, speaking to you from our
2024
performance capture stage at
is an
Ninja
update
Theory,
to Flight
where we have
Simulator
just
or
wrapped our
entirely
shoots
new
for
game.
Senua Saga Hellblade 2. When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coastline. Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
I'm gonna play the first one. First Hellblade Saga.
She can feel them slipping through her soul, following the threads of her mind. She's here to find them, the ones who hide. She needs their help with a promise, a question. But it's never so simple, is it? Wisdom has a price. There's always a part of you that changes. A part of you that darkens. And a part of you that dies.
Over there, that pool. I can feel them. I can feel them everywhere. The lost ones. They are watching.
God, this is really creepy listening to on headphones. Because the whispering is like creepy.
They can see us. What is going to happen? It's time to find out. How can we make it happen? It's time to find out. Why are they watching? It's time to find out. What are they waiting for? Senua, what are you waiting for? I'm here. Watching more than one. Where are they?
Where are you?
What do they want? I don't like it. I'm scared. This is too much. Their eyes everywhere. I can feel them boring into her. Witch. What is she supposed to do? Do something. Ask them.
What do you want me to do?
Lost souls fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore. The pool.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find. What if it's all for nothing? What is that? There. They are waiting. There. It's them. It's you. What will they do to her? What will we do to us? Touch it. Feel your mind, your voices, all the parts of you that are broken. You can be whole. All the grief, all the rage, all the fear.
Everything I've seen, everything I've done, has led me to this place.
We've come so far, not far enough. Say it. You are ready. Tell them. I will not let them down. She is ready. They know. Go.
Who are these around you, Senua? Those you have saved, or those you led to death?
Looks cool. Again, I still need to play the first one. Yeah. Why is no one reacting to him?
Oh my god! A stranger! なんだよ。どうかしたか?
Oh, surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
俺がどうかしたのか?
Like, how do you not notice that you're...
Huh? Huh?
How do you not notice that you're naked? And how did people not notice that earlier? So, like a dragon, and he seems to be in America, I think? Somehow? Bethesda Softworks. All out. Right?
Appalachia.
Yep.
What a sight! A verdant wonderland of promise plucked from post-atomic blight. The fruit of years of prudent progress and determined reclamation, and 15 million dwellers worth of keen imagination. From the heart of West Virginia to the depths of the pit.
Well, we owe it all to Vault 76.
No matter if you roam alone or spend
So
your
it's
time
an
with friends,
update
you'll find
to
a home in Appalachia
Fallout
where the
76.
good times never end. There are relics to uncover from a time before the war, along with loads of friendly folks to meet and enemies galore. Our world is always changing. Greater foes are overthrown as we embark on expeditions into thrilling new unknowns. Yes, from Appalachian settlements to Nuka World on tour. You're never short on things to do or places to explore. Think you've seen it all, eh? Well, how about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty, because we're headed for the boardwalk of Atlantic City. So there you have it. Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland your waste home. And when you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for some kicks, answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault 76. Play it now with Xbox Game
Oh,
Pass.
it's coming to Game Pass. I might try it out finally then. Because I've not touched Fallout 76 at all.
World premiere.
Ooh. Kept on. What is this? Thing? Oh, the bit rate just completely died then. It's just too many colors for it. That looks cool. Like it could be fun. Path of the Goddess. All the stuff coming to Game Pass. Awesome. That's probably the best thing about this Xbox game show, because pretty much everything will be on Game Pass.
General Motors' historic commitment to performance is embodied in two of its iconic brands, Chevrolet and Cadillac. The V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new level with its thunderous V8 and hybrid power. The legendary Corvette has been a celebrated champion for decades. The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray continues that tradition. General Motors is proud to usher in a new era of competition with the innovators behind the new Forza Motorsport.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are pairing their strengths in technical excellence and sophisticated modern design to take bold steps into the future and bring that experience to gamers. I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac V-Series.R and the Corvette E-Ray to the home of competition.
I know you're ready. You've got this. Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one.
Yep, it's Forza, alright. Really not much to say about it.
That was your best lap yet.
Honestly, I reckon it's kind of sad. They could just show footage from the last Forza, say it's a new Forza, and I don't think a lot of people would notice or realize. This one's just called Forza Motorsport. They're dropping the numbers. Weird.
I have seen all that ever was, and all that ever will be. I have seen betrayal.
Okay.
Endurance.
This Elder Scrolls Online expansion or update.
I am the one who knows.
It looks like Elder Scrolls Online.
For perhaps the first time in my unending existence, I feel disconnected from fate's flow. Unseen forces move against me, hungry for forbidden knowledge. A mystery long kept hidden. A secret that threatens to unravel reality itself.
Hark to the secret.
Save Tamriel.
Save Tamriel. Again. Shadow over Morrowind. Oh, that's cool. They're adding Morrowind.
CSIS Unit 37. Toronto is under attack. By Null Sector.
Overwatch?
Something
No,
different
not
about
Overwatch.
Null Sector this time.
Yeah,
They've taken over
yeah,
most
so
of
there
the
here's
city
the
and
Blizzard
they're rounding
stuff
up
that
armies.
I
They
did
need
probably
our
show
help.
up.
People are answering Winston's recall. There's new blood on the team, and we have so much to teach them.
Here's the actual witch.
If we can stop Null Sector, maybe we can save the city.
Coming through.
Didn't they cancel the single player mode?
I didn't have enough problems already.
So we fly up there, smash through anything that gets in our way.
Although, no, weren't they canceling the story?
But I'm picking up reports of
And
more
then, but they're
attacks in
keeping
other
just a really basic PvE mode.
It's a fight they want.
So this
I
is probably
say
for
let's
that.
give it to 'em.
Two ways to play. Flashpoint game mode. But all those cutscenes, co-op event, yeah. Keeping a co-op mode. But I feel like all those cutscenes were cut renders from when they were working on a single player, well, a story mode, when they were working on the story mode. Story missions. So I guess it just sort of hurts more. But they might have added it back, I have no idea. I guessing that last thing was sneak peek at a new. Yeah. I'm good for me.
Not bad.
Okay. World premiere.
What is this place? It looks like we're in a palace.
What the hell is going on? Who are these people?
Chibi Persona.
If they're attacking us, our
Now
only
my
choice
Persona
is
friend
fight.
doesn't really like chibi art style, so
Can you get us out of here?
I don't know if
So
they'll
you're
actually
telling
play
me you're
this or
thieves
not.
who steal hearts, and you just happened to stumble into this world? The Rebel Corps will always help the Phantom Thieves, just as the Phantom Thieves have helped the Rebel Corps. Never forget that we're a united force who can rely on each other.
You should be grateful to have been made my subjects. But you're just mannerless little brats.
Unfortunately, returning will be no easy feat.
Although
Somewhere deep
they do
inside,
like
I know you realize things
the
can't go on
turn-based
like this.
XCOM combat,
will you
which
take a
that
stand
what
beside
it
us?
looks like.
Let's show them what we got.
They might be interested in this. Persona tactic. They probably already know about this though. I don't know. It's coming to Game Pass. That's cool. I think everything's coming to Game Pass. Like just not reacting to like, oh, Game Pass. I think it's a given.
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the
With
unknown.
Starfield.
The wonder is not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it.
Yeah.
We're all here because
Really,
we're
25
committed to
years?
the biggest question of all. What's out there?
25 years makes sense because I feel like they first teased Starfield
You're part of Constellation.
what back in
Part
2014,
of our family.
2015, they're like nearly 10 years ago.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
That's of course like that's such. That's a terrible. Not terrible. That's a obvious trope of space games. It's like, oh, this ancient artifact that's in space, or this ancient race
At the end of this road,
no longer
will
around.
change humanity forever.
But mind you, with the aesthetic, they're probably going more like a Space Odyssey 2001, which intrigues me more than
This
most takes.
is where we belong.
Ooh, the timber. Stay tuned. Day one. World premiere. Very dangerous climb. Okay. Okay, they do have safety. Sort of exploration game. I like the idea of these games. But I never find myself playing them or having the time to play them. They're vibe, and they're a nice vibe, but I don't know. Most of the time I just want to just shoot and hit things. I do enjoy those games when I do eventually play them though. horror game on an oil rig still wakes the deep. That seems. Cool. Nice axe style. Like the trailers just showing lots of gameplay and environments. Daily dungeon. Okay. So it's a dungeon crawler. Looks interesting. That could be fun.
Hi. I'm very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission and introduces Idris Elba as Secret Agent Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the president of the new United States of America.
I got it.
Expect a massive expansion
to play with my
twists,
3080. Yeah, I also got around the same time, and then
I know the team at CD Projekt Red
booted it up,
just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video
going
games.
Away with how
and I really can't wait for you to play it on
like the ray
Xbox
tracing and
Series
stuff,
X
and then I didn't play anymore.
But enough talking.
Because
I'm guessing you want to see for yourself.
I heard there was the
and
game.
So it is my honor and
save
pleasure
breaking bug
to give you
and I was like, I don't want to progress.
The official trailer
and then I never went back and continued playing it once the bug was fixed. The big rip.
There's got to be a way out of this.
Johnny, I'm dying. There's nothing can stop that.
V. My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head. And I can save your life.
What's the catch?
I need you to get to Dogtown.
Attention all Dogtown residents. The President managed to crash her Space Force One into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents. Time to wake them up.
So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
Get Myers out of there.
Time to evac.
Her safety is the top priority.
Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead.
Wait, hear that?
God almighty! It's moving! Run! This way!
Okay.
Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
Situation's changed. Need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Pick your truth, V.
Come on. Got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
Alright. probably be more excited for this if I did actually finish the game. Footage captured in game. We rode. Oh, is this Sim City? Are they releasing a new Sim City? That would be huge if they are. It's been years since the last Sim City. It is. I'm game for this. Years since I've played a SimCity, but I'd be keen to just like spend time just building a city. Just plainly saying it out. Saying it out. Oh, cities, skylines too. Okay, so not same thing. Same diff. World premiere. Atlas. What if the world we live in today is their utopia?
国民の信託を最も集めし者が次なる王となる資格を得るものとする。陛下のお命が奪われるなど。
汝定めを課せられし子よ、憂いを抱える旅人よ。
こいつが俺の凱旋者だ。
果たして誰が次の王か。
己自身に命じなさい。内なる英雄の姿に変われと。
That's not Persona, but it's correct from Persona.
僕のいる世界の出来事は君にとっては絵空事。
まさか人間？
この国は今有史以来の危機にさらされている。どうやら面白い力を手にしたようだ。
主君に捧げると決めた覚悟そのものだ。
これこそ人
Just
間
a
の
whole lot of anime stuff.
またあったね。やはり君は興味深い。
今こそあんた自身がそうなる
正義かどうかじゃない。
誰もが恐れと不安に負けそうで。
理想を貫け。
何が正しいのかわからない。
Fast the ideas.
あなたの持つ小説。
幻想はただの絵空事なんかじゃない。
Okay, cool. Be Fantasal. Metaphor.
World premiere.
World premiere.
Humanity's cities have fallen.
Oh no.
People's only means of survival is to seek sanctuary here, in the Belfry. You must explore this world to find the origins of this evil.
Okay.
And bring hope back to our people.
for co-op adventure. The side-scrolling dungeon crawler. Okay. Seems cool. Seems cool.
Together, you can save humanity.
Powerborn. I feel like I'll forget about it by the time it comes out.
World premiere.
This looks interesting.
This
I like the steampunk
city is a
aesthetic.
miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine.
Look at it. Now that is a flex. Your own moving red carpet.
But it only takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything.
Oh.
If you resist my rule, if you alter our past,
Ooh.
if
I'm
you threaten
hyped for
what
this.
I have built,
Even though this is like the monologue thing that I talked about earlier that I don't really like, I am digging
where
this
I will not
one of it.
destroy you.
And I think it's more because it's the villain talking. And threatening versus like, what will you do with the power you have? This is that. Oh. It's switching up. I like that from like happy and nice to dark and different.
Any last words?
Oh, that's
Before
cool.
My friend puts one in your scalp.
Oh, what? Those mutton chops. Clockwork Revolution. Yeah, 100%. That looked awesome.
Thank you all for joining us. Today is a special day for me and the team. I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution.
Oh, they're from the same people?
And
That's
we're
awesome.
thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Powerborn,
Okay, so it's a
and
new
more
flight
in
simulator.
2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC. We are also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus, Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox. When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally.
Okay, cool.
Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
Okay. A revision. Oh. Now with 1 TB storage. That's small. They're still small. They're still tiny. Also, it's an entirely new console. So rip all those that already have an S. Okay. Pre-order today. No.
And now for the one more thing you've all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever built. So sit tight and enjoy Starfield Direct.
All right. Let's see where this goes. Let's say another timer, but this is a very short one. Incoming transmission.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here. And that's thanks to all of you, from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout. We love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do. And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a look.
Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years. But it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds.
Yeah, but there's gonna be stuff in the world.
It's not ours. It's yours.
My own story.
And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet, to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next-generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere. We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person, and you can play it in first person. We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources,
big No Man's Sky vibes.
do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
I'd imagine combat will be more fun than No Man's Sky, since they do know how to do decent combat. There's the
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up, and you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons to spacesuits to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
How good can he just say your name?
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA
that
Punk.
sounds interesting.
This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which
like
Oh,
is the
to
rigid,
kiss that.
hard function over style.
The name thing.
And then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the
love this
spaces in our
aesthetic.
game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch. A bit of
Yeah.
lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view
I love
all
this
the planets in the system.
style and
Obviously, the
aesthetic
game is big.
of
And it's
sci-fi for,
here you
like,
can see
human
planets that
stuff,
have
and then,
key
like,
locations,
alien stuff should
missions,
be
or
that,
life
like,
on them,
high
versus the many planets that
sci-fi
are barren
design,
but
I
resource
reckon.
heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system where
Ooh.
we can find the city of New Atlantis.
We can go there? That's wild. That's so far away. That's...
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while
This
we
isn't
scan your
like-
ship's cargo.
How far away is it? Like hundreds of light years away, Alpha Centauri? Alpha Centauri is...
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are
far away
guided
is it?
upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art,
Oh, it's
crowds,
4.3 light years.
and quests.
So
the
yeah,
main
so
focus
traveling
when
at
we're
the
designing
speed of
a city
light
is
will
obviously
take
what
4
supports the
years
story.
to get
We
there.
try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a colony war memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full
Yeah.
of real characters that are
take-
going about their day-to-day lives.
Going at the speed of light,
paralyzed
it'll take
to really stop and think
4.3
about it.
years.
Buddy,
So
coffee. It's also where your adventure
wild
with
that we could just
Constellation
go there
begins.
in seconds. I focus it more.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled system.
It's definitely an
I hate
eclectic cast of characters.
I
You've
hate
got Sarah
when
Morgan,
they do the whole
ex-soldier
my-
and adventurer, now
my turn to
Constellation's
talk. I'll
leader.
say this line and
Mateo,
that line
the
and this line.
theologian who
Just so
believes that
people
there's
actually
definitely
speak like
something
that.
else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates?
Space cowboy.
Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The Settled Systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover. The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies.
11
Beyond
hours
the United
without
Colonies' reach,
incident.
you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space. The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
I'm liking that.
Started
I'm
out as
seeing
a
like
fishing
the
platform, but is now
things of
known
people
throughout
talking
the
and they're
Settled
just
Systems
standing
as a pleasure city
upright,
where almost
sort of
anything
stuff,
goes.
like
If
like
you've got
you see in
morality
classic
issues, this definitely isn't the job
in
for
most
you.
Bethesda games.
Ryujin is
What
hiring the
was this
best and
nonsense? What's
brightest
this
today
club?
for our future tomorrow.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try
It's
not to
just
get
like
yourself
the-
killed, all right?
The stuff just.
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
A new face. This is the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile.
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So,
Could be
ready
fun.
to get out there?
Yep.
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Ooh.
Hey, come on, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
That's nice.
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point. Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings, it's a lot. But I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in. Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
Chef!
From chef to Dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which
chef.
you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By Vectera! Is it really, really you?
He'll join your crew and he'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
My favorite
Creepy.
trait is you have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system.
Character creation screen.
Each time you level up, you get a skill point, which can be used to unlock or rank up skills. Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill. Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
I like the xenosociology
That's
skill
typical,
because it lets you
but
mind
there's
control
the
aliens.
skill tree.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
Fallout in space.
I like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat.
2001 aesthetic.
That one's a lot of fun.
invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie.
That's the
and
next
then jumping
Fallout
out and springing
game.
on people.
In terms of gameplay.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player. I like doing the death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them.
That's cool.
I like blowing stuff up.
Looks good. Looks solid.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there
Let's
are full
hope that
star systems with new life,
it plays well
resources,
and isn't a
adventures.
buggy mess on release.
Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, Fallout meets
It's all out
No Man's Sky with 2001
Ultimately,
aesthetic.
It's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the
No real
alleys of a
surprises
city,
there.
or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll
It's
find.
everything what we expect. Everything what we expect of the game. Different ships.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do.
Oh,
You can buy a
ship
ship.
customization.
I'm sure you can find something you like. Customize and upgrade that ship. And hire a crew to keep it up and running. And it all starts in spaceports. Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships. Anything I can help you with? Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see here, and you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette.
Oh.
An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want.
Love this.
The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms.
Yes.
Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is
I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it, where it had like a giant tail to it. And we've done spiders, we've done mechs. So it's really whatever your imagination is.
That looks so
And
stupid!
while you can build your home among the stars the way you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved.
Okay.
Except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your
You
ship
can
for
romance.
someone like me?
So it's
You'll also
Fallout
meet
meets No
potential
Man's
crew
Sky
members out in the
meets
world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship?
Mass Effect.
I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster. Powering up the grav drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump. And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there. Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Like,
after destroying an enemy ship,
I'm ever so like even though the game is essentially looking exactly what I was expecting, I am more sold on it now that it's like
but you can also
all
take a
confirmed.
more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship. Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport.
But space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards.
Okay.
Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars. There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this. When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm gonna board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, you know, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to
come on
over, just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here.
What?
It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it.
What?
And make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000
We thought
planets
we were
out
the
there,
only ones to
just
leave
waiting
Earth.
for you
Wait,
to
what?
visit.
What? Like, what? I'm so interested in what the storyline could be.
Quickly
Like,
around on new planets, exploring every
there's
inch
so many
of a
humans
mostly
I've seen
untouched
so
galaxy.
far in the thing, and then that one
We
ship
want you
was
to feel hopeful.
confused.
We want you to
with
feel this
another
sense of
human.
awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
It must be like one of those ships, like traveling, like one of those early. There's probably like an
we've
early
shown
ship
you
that
so
was
much
traveling
stuff.
at
We
the
thought
speed
we'd
of
just
light.
take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did the watch. Our attention to detail in the game totally translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there, and it even tells the time.
We actually have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield controller. It's awesome. It is now, you know, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship. And not only that, we've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
Control, this is Constellation Starship Frontier.
Sure, some people will like that. I'm just meh on it. Why I need a new controller after any unique stuff. And I'm very particular about my headsets. I don't even use headsets. I have like specific headphones. Very particular about like the quality of my headphones. I'm gonna buy headphones rather than some sort of like skin brand thing.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet, whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
Yep, here's the No Man's Sky
have
stuff
the skills, you can
showing
even
up again.
figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
I don't know how much of that I'll be doing.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters, we wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
So is there ray tracing? Or is it all pre-made? Your own algorithm thing?
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses, and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
I might do a little bit of base building. I'll probably just make one base. I do like base building stuff, but it's just like it'll depend when I'm actually playing.
Add crafting and research stations in your outposts to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor. You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
Good.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying.
That's cool that gravity's that
Zero
made
gravity
sure
environments
gravity
pose
is
a different challenge.
on
Firing
each-
a ballistic weapon in zero G will actually push you backwards.
Planet.
Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a
A
more
lot of
stable
space
shooting
games
experience.
just like they have
We also have mag weapons.
different travel, just like
These are
just
high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic
like
arrays.
the
Each
gravity
barrel
and
has
stuff
its
the
own targeting
same, and
laser
just say like,
and can dish out
oh,
some
it's
serious
just
damage.
regulating it or whatever. Or not even bother to say that. It's
Whether you
just,
want to get up close and personal with your own two fists,
this is
or you
what
like
it
more
is.
compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger. Starfield's got you covered.
Cool. Ooh. Base magic? Base magic.
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken
Glad
the
to be
time
here.
and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here.
Yeah.
You know, as we play it, we're
Looks
always
good.
sharing these unique and special moments.
For the most
that
part,
only
is
a
what
game
we
like this can
expected,
bring.
but that's a
When
good
I
thing.
think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way
that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets, the day-night cycle.
Those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom, the ending.
Basco, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on. Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout. I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben. The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Let's go. Good luck, Constellation. You are go for
Again, looks good. I'm 100% sold on this. Like, I was already wanting to pick it up because Bethesda really miss. But I've definitely gone from yeah, I'm interested to sweet 100% playing. Base game included in Game Pass. I'll just be playing the Game Pass thing. I won't be buying any of the extras versions. But cool. Looks good. Overall, pretty decent showing. I've got a list of games I'm personally most interested in. The Fable, South of Midnight, Payday 3, Path of the Goddess, Starfield, of course. Still Wakes the Deep, City Skylines 2, and Clockwork Revolution are like my big picks from this game showcase. But all of which coming to Game Pass. Great. Game Pass is such a really good value, especially with all this. Interesting. I'm still wild that they opened with Fable. Like the thing that, like I said, would be like all I really want to see from this was Fable, and they showed Fable. Still blown away by that. And there's a bunch of other games that's not on my list that looks pretty good that I'm sure others would like. But I'm glad I did stick around for like the deep dive into Starfield. It's nice to have like things I expect confirmed and like a bunch of the little additional things that I wasn't quite expecting, like the romancing and stuff. Thanks for watching. Glad to watch. So yeah, so that was the Xbox Games Showcase. I think there's some other streams for Game Fest later today. I won't be streaming them because because, well, unlike the other days, I didn't take, unlike last Friday, I didn't take work off. So, so yeah, there's a PC gaming show later today. Okay, so it's just that later today, and then it's a couple other things tomorrow. So I won't be able to watch the PC gaming. I won't be able to stream the PC gaming show because I've got work still, which I probably should take a quick nap because I got up early for going to work. So I won't be streaming that. But thanks for tuning in. And until next time. Bye bye.